Hey guys, what's up? It's DarkendFearz, and today I bring you a battle against SV Gasoline. This was one of those funny clan war things where like you war your friend, like you get 5 other friends, and then you make a team, and then you war them. And I'm going to my pal pad because I suck. Anyways, so I got paired up with Gasoline, and I joined Team Corn, which is Cornolio, and I think we're warring Gasoline. I'm not exactly sure, but here we go. I was not feeling that well, so I decided to use a hyper-offensive team, and he decided to use slow, so I was kind of like, fuck you. So I lead out with Say What, and he knows that I'm a good player, so I go for the taunt, and because I knew he would go for the sleep powder and not the leaf storm. And then he goes into Blissey where I set up my light screen. I go for the explosion straight away because seeing that Roserade, I know he probably carries a Rotom on his team, and I don't want to go for the Reflect, and I don't want him to go for the Toxic, and then I like explode on a fucking Rotom, because that'd be mad stupid. Let's see. I'm gonna go into my Gliscor right now because I predict to switch into Roserade, and I fucked up because I thought Gliscor was actually max speed, but unfortunately it's only like 40 EVs with speed and a timid nature. So yeah, and then he's gonna put me to sleep and set up his Toxic Spikes while I try to wake up. It's not, yeah, it's a little bit annoying. He gets a second layer of Toxic Spikes, and then he switches out into a Skarmory while I wake up and Rock Polish. I'm gonna go for the taunt here because I don't want him to whirlwind me out, and I think he goes for some spikes. So I'm gonna go for the Swords Dance right now, and he goes into his Celebi. Now, I was really debating about going for the taunt or not, but I go for it anyways because I don't want him to go for something gay or something. And he Grass Knots, and that doesn't do all that much, and I go for the Swords Dance. Now, I know he's probably going to go for the Leaf Storm, but I'm going to go for the taunt anyway, and I'm going to hope that he doesn't carry HP. Actually, if he carried HP Ice, it would be fine, because it wouldn't kill me. And he goes for the Leaf Storm, and I run a shitload of special defense EVs, and I outspeed, and then I go into Nier. And then as soon as I send in Nier, I'm like, fuck, I forgot about those Toxic Spikes. I would have gone into Metagross, but the Roserade still had its Sash, and yeah, it would have been able to stop my Metagross Slate. And I know Tyranitar would be able to satisfy me more. Whoa. I'm gonna go for the Fire Punch, just not over predicting. That's gonna kill the Roserade, and yeah, it's gonna die. Now he's gonna go into his I'm gonna get poisoned, and he's gonna go into his Celebi. I'm gonna go for the Crunch, not over predicting or anything, and that's gonna 1-hit KO that Celebi, and I have just enough EVs for one more hit, so that's pretty good for me. And he's gonna go into the Latios, and he's gonna provoke me to go for the Crunch, and I know he's gonna do that, so I'm gonna go for the Stone Edge. Just in case he stays in, it's gonna KO the Latios, so I Stone Edge, and that Skarmory dies. So +4 Nier and +2 speed, totally raped his team, his stole team. Yeah, fuck you, Skarmory. And now all he has is Latios. I know he has that Rotom, and I haven't seen his last. So I'm gonna go back into Mike. Oh, whoa, it's what? He only has 2? Oh, you're right, because I exploded on that Blissey. And he carries a Charge Beam, and I go for the Swords Dance, and that was really stupid of me because I should have honestly gone for the Rock Polish. But hey, I wasn't feeling that well, so whatever. He's gonna Shadow Ball. I know it's gonna kill me. Not much I can do. I'm gonna go into Kingdra now because why'd I go into Kingdra? That was so fucking stupid. Right. Wow, that was stupid going into Kingdra. Anyway, I'm gonna go for the Outrage while he misses his Charge Beam. It didn't really matter because he didn't do much. He's not gonna do much with his Charge Beam. I'm guessing he's probably a Rotom, a bulky Rotom or something. So I know if I stay in and Outrage enough, it will bring him down to like 1 HP, and the Sandstorm will kill him. If not, it will bring him down to 25%, and my Metagross will be able to survive any hit from him, and he will die. So as you can see, he's trying to sub up, and I'm outraging. He's slowing me out with Toxic and my Outrage. hoping so that I get my confusion. Leftovers Bulky Kingdra is out there, and I get confused. And then he goes for the substitute once more, and I'm gonna go for the outrage. But I'm gonna hurt myself in confusion, and that sucks a lot because I'm not gonna be able to break his sub, and because I don't break his sub here, he's able to get a free hit in with the charge beam. And as you can see, the charge beam isn't doing all that much to my DSI. So I would have actually taken that other charge beam rather nicely, even if he got the special attack raise and taken out his sub. So he's supposed to be a Rotom Heat, but unfortunately his R4 broke. So yeah, I kind of laughed. It didn't really matter. I guess it did. I don't know. Whatever you want, however you want to say it. The only difference is I would have probably died this turn, which I do. So it actually maybe benefited him. I don't know. So I was hoping that he'd miss just for to be funny. And I go into Metal X now because I have Metal X and I have Gyarados and he has Latias. So I know Metal X can take a Shadow Ball, and I know Gyarados can't outspeed this Rotom, and that sucks. So I'm gonna have to go into Metal X and go for the Zen Headbutt. And then I get some Leftovers Recovery, which is actually really good for me. And he goes into his Latias, and I'm hoping it's one of those bulky Latiases, so he only carries the Dragon Pulse, and he goes for the Reflect, and that shows me that it is bulky. And I'm going to go for the Meteor Mash, and we're gonna have like a little slow war here. And I'm just going through my iTunes. Yeah, successful, that's where it's at. And he's gonna go for the Dragon Pulse, and he gets a crit on me. I know I could just Meteor Mash the fuck out of this thing, because it's probably like a 3-hit KO now with Leftovers, and Gyarados is probably gonna kill it if what was I gonna say? Right, I forgot. Anyway, that's besides the point. I know I'm gonna win this if I play this right and just stay in with the Meteor Mash, and I don't miss. So I'm gonna Meteor Mash, and after Lefty's recovery, Dragon Pulse is gonna not KO me. So he's gonna have to go for the Recover Heat this turn in order to survive, and he's gonna go for the Recover, and I'm going to go for the Meteor Mash, hoping to hit, hoping to get an attack raise or something. I hit the Meteor Mash, but I believe that I don't get an attack raise, so that kind of sucks. I don't know. His Reflect turns are wearing out, and Dragon Pulse is a 2-hit KO at this point. So I know I can take one, and I'm gonna go for the Meteor Mash one more time, although he tries to recover, and his Reflect goes down this turn. Plus I get the Meteor Mash off, and what was I gonna say? Oh, and an attack raise. So I know Metal X is gonna be able to take him out in 2 hits, or just one if he doesn't go for the Recover, and I know I will live a Dragon Pulse. So he's gonna Dragon Pulse, hoping to get a crit or something. But he doesn't get it, and I go for the Meteor Mash. Fortunately, I don't miss. I'm not sure if I miss. I probably could have lived another Dragon Pulse. It depends on the RNG. So good game, SV Gasoline. Really enjoyed it. I think Team Corn won the war. I don't know. I'm gonna work on this hyper offensive team because I actually liked it. The Azelf. Oh yeah, and this was like a tribute to Dan the Man, I suppose. Yeah, it ripped through that stall team. It just ripped through it.